First item, consider approval of the minutes.
Make a motion to approve.
All in favor? Aye. Visitors and petitioners.
Someday you're gonna have something. And we're not gonna look at you. We're not gonna look at you and you're gonna be like, hello.
Hey, when the two Davids come back next meeting and we've approved pink Christmas decorations, it's their fault. Old business project updates.
Actually, we don't have anything else to add from last month because there wasn't anything really going on. With the holidays. We've got the bid back for the paving, but they've done the grading, but they haven't come in to do the paving yet. Next week, the temperature's supposed to get up to 50, so maybe they'll be here to do it then. Other than that, they're just getting ready for the weekend and all the Christmas stuff, all the lights and stuff like that. So that's what all they've been working on at this point.
New business. Anybody take a look at any kind of decorations, or I know that was something we were looking at. Think about any of our fees for all of our rentals.
Do we need to make a decision about the rental fees?
Yeah. I don't have that with me.
Have it. You want
You
to
got it?
pass it?
Yeah, you mind? Bro, can you make copies of it right quick?
I think I left mine at home, the one that I had scribbled on.
Yeah. One thing I was gonna bring up, can I talk? She's going, is that okay?
Most ways she comes back because she got to take notes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are we just looking at pickleball?
No,
We're looking
Loading
at
all of
we're
it.
everything.
looking at all of it. I mean, we're looking at, if we're gonna do this and let's go ahead and take a look at it in whole. Again, like I said, nobody's running anything or using anything at this time, but we need to
Yeah.
look at it and see. Again, they actually, like Murray, they charge extra for line field as opposed to an unlined field for soccer. And baseball is the same way. No, I said, yeah. $20 per hour with lights. That's in baseball.
So currently with soccer, we're not doing anything currently. We're not charging anything for our leagues.
We don't charge the leagues.
Right.
Now, if they come back and they try to do something where it's a money-making thing and they're charging somebody for something, yes,
The tournament.
that's different. That is not covered by league contract. league agreement rather, a league agreement does not include any money-making, event. It has to do with the league play, and that's all. If it's gonna be something that they're gonna charge admittance to or something of that nature, that's a totally separate agreement. And there is a fee for that.
What were the notes that we took? We had really good notes and I don't have them, but it was like, if you're a resident, or what were our like main two things? We didn't want to complicate it. I remember
Uh-huh.
that.
So I was in favor of just doing full days. The cost of the city is gonna be the same for a full day or a half day. I think that'll make it easier on y'all if we're only doing one thing. So I was in favor of full day, and then I was also in favor of nonprofit versus profit, having a discount for nonprofits.
So those were the two things that you
Uh-huh.
made, yeah.
And this does not include the Civic Center. We're not trying to figure those rates.
No, this doesn't have anything to do with the Civic Center. This is basically the fields and the courts.
And you said, John, I think about $200 a day is the cost to the city, and you'd like to break even.
When we have, generally, when we send someone out there, it's cost us 2 hours per person. So if they're out there on the weekend, that's 3 hours they're out there doing whatever. But if we're having to tend to courts, doing bathrooms, doing stocking, garbage, stuff like that, when they come out, that's a 2 hour call out. That's a 2 hour cost to the city. And you're figuring somewhere around $50 an hour to cover the cost of that employee. So that's $100 per person. Depends on how many people you've got. So it would be more like, if it's just one person coming out, it'd be more like $100.
Okay.
You know,
Mhm.
but if we've got a pair, then yes, you're right. It'd be close to that. And the other thing is we're gonna have to, if they're gonna require striping, that has to be done. They have to give us the heads up in advance, nearly or a week in advance, so that we have time to do it. And this last minute thing, or we want to do it Saturday, this is Thursday.
Mhm.
We need you to stripe it tomorrow. No.
I think for soccer, I kind of like the per day. I don't like the per hour. That makes it too complicated.
We
That would
we
be
would
still be-
prefer renting it by the day as opposed to
Agreed.
by the hour.
I don't like the per hour for any of it.
Great.
And the soccer would just be mostly tournaments, because it's like or is it, like I see people out there playing soccer.
Yeah, this is all just.
No, this would be
This is
somewhat-
just.
If
they're
you're,
trying to-
this is where you come out and you want exclusive rights to it, okay? And it's not the league. This is somewhere where we're having exclusive rights. And it's not, we don't charge for someone coming out because the church wants to use the field or whatever, stuff like that. That's not what this is about.
Right.
Basically, it's, we're gonna bring out, and we're gonna,
So how do you guys feel about matching Mike Miller?
I was just looking at that.
For soccer? I don't know that there's a huge demand for that anyway.
you'll have a tournaments, that's basically it. And now. The fields are set up, all the fields are individual with the exception of the U14 and the U12s are overlaid over the U14. So in other words, we have two U12s in the same area as a U14. So I guess it depends on what you're doing. Are you going to use a U14 or are you going to use the two U12s? Most tournaments though are going to be, well, I don't know. I can't say that. I don't know.
But not do the per hour, but do match Mike Miller, but not the per hour. So just.
No, just the
$50
match
per
on the-
field, $25 a day per field for
Non-profit.
non.
Yeah, and I would prefer
Or
profit.
nonprofit. I'm reading non-resident and I'm like, that makes sense.
Yeah, no.
Okay, when you say nonprofit,
They have to supply their 501c3 paperwork. Is
okay,
how I would do
I
it.
just want to make sure I understood how you were what you were talking about, okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So are we good with soccer?
Mm-hmm.
I'm good
Okay.
with that.
Do we want to move on to pickleball and tennis?
Now, this is a recommendation that goes to the council. This is not the final, okay?
Right.
Right.
Okay, all right.
So is Mike Miller, was that saying that you have to be either resident or nonprofit to reserve it?
That's confusing to me. I don't know.
Well, we will reword ours, but
Yeah, our,
Those are tournaments. They rent in if it's just somebody else is going out there, they do it.
yeah, we
like
could change the
them.
word resident to,
So-
It would be profit or nonprofit,
right.
or, yeah.
Yeah, because that would be confusing.
Mhm.
Profit, nonprofit.
Opposed to, yeah, as opposed to resident, non-resident. It's resident and nonprofit.
Mm-hmm.
What, we just go for profit and nonprofit as opposed to resident,
Yes.
Yes.
because this doesn't show that you would be able to get it as a non-resident, as you were saying, yeah. Okay. So you're looking at the way Mike Miller does it. At
Mhm.
50 and 25, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
I agree.
Tennis and pickleball.
Yeah, those prices are all over the place.
Did we talk about doing just all day?
Mhm.
So even if they leave, then it's open, that's fine. Whoever can go, but we
Mhm.
charge per day. So
Yeah, but
one-
if they exclusively want it, yeah.
Mhm.
If
So we
they're
just
doing a
have-
tournament or they're having something where they're handling it, yes,
Yeah.
that's theirs. Yeah.
So what does that fee need to be? And do we want to do a profit and nonprofit again?
I like the idea of profit and nonprofit for all of them.
Mhm.
I feel like that makes it more consistent throughout.
Mhm. I'm kind of sad that we're not doing like a Calvert discount in a way, though. Does anyone else feel that? Like if you're a resident?
No, because I don't.
But
and-
because
and-
we do it for
and
the
here's
Civic
why I
Center,
think-
right?
We do it for the Civic Center, but not for the, here's the situation I get with the Civic Center. Right now, we're like $4,000 under what we should have recouped. Because people come in here and say, I get Joe Blow to just say, sign up and they get the discount or whatever.
Yeah.
And then we're not getting any revenues from it because people from out of town are renting it, but
Through
Joe Blow is doing it for them.
a Calvert citizen. I know somebody in Calvert that can rent it for us. Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah, we get a lot of that.
Okay,
And
So-
I have trouble with that one.
right. So then what do we?
That's
wanna
me
do?
personally. You guys are make up your own call on that one.
But
But
also keep in mind the 4-court and 8-court minimum,
Yeah,
like I said.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Most of these are listed as like per day per court.
Yeah.
that seems like tedious though, to be like, I want 2 courts. Like, why don't we just do a 4 or 8?
So if we go, let's say 40 per court. And then for 4, we'll give them a discount. Make it 150.
Who's gonna be renting just 1 court though?
Probably nobody.
I know, that's why I'm wondering if we should just do 4 or 8.
Is that typically?
But you know, somebody might, maybe they just want to play pickleball all day and
Not have.
they're willing to pay the money for it. Without having to wait turns.
Like a clinic? Is that a thing in pickleball land?
what's
It
that?
probably
Like
will
having
be.
like we're gonna rent 1 court for like a clinic or something.
yeah.
We want this court all day long to do like, I don't know.
Mhm.
Yeah, it is, but you know, there's people that have done things like that here.
Mhm.
You know, it's rare that you would go out and not have a court available,
Right,
so I don't know that, I don't know.
anybody would really do that,
Want to pay for it, yeah.
okay.
So is this considered one court?
Yeah,
This is one court, and people play.
There's 4 courts on each,
play on all four of those.
in each,
Okay.
That's four courts.
That's 4 courts.
There's 8 courts out
Yeah.
there. There's 2 of those sections, so I think, yeah.
Okay, so our one pickleball court, our oldest one, that
So
would
if we-
be all taken up and just be the new one that would be available for free play.
If
Do
you
what?
did, if you rented 4,
If
yeah.
you rented 4.
If you rented
Yeah.
4,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's just when, if you did 4, it would just take up one, yeah, that one.
It would take
the
up the
old
entire,
ones.
okay.
Okay, so do we want to rent by the court or we want to rent by 4 courts?
I think 4. Most years.
Because I think it's gonna be mostly tournaments.
Very tournaments would be able to use 4. And then that
If you drain all 8, just double it.
Yeah,
would leave you 4 available.
Yeah.
yeah.
For open. But
But how much do we want to charge for the 4 and then how much for the 8?
I said, I was thinking 40 and
I think
then
you
one
charge
fifty.
4 and just double it for 8 because you're still looking at profit and
Yeah.
non-profit. So you hadn't figured it with, so if your price you're giving right now is for profit, then what are you gonna charge the non-profit? And if it's 4 courts, then
So 4 courts at 150, is that what you're saying, David?
Mhm.
And then 8 courts at 300,
It's 300, yeah.
and then half that for nonprofits. If they can provide their paperwork.
all right, so it'd be 4 courts. That's 150 for the profit.
Mm-hmm.
And how much for the non-profit?
Half. Is that what we said? 75,
70.
50?
We're charging 20
Yeah,
right now at 80. That'd be 80.
yeah.
Should we do 100?
I think 100.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I don't care if you do 80, it just, I wouldn't go lower than what we're charging right now.
Yeah, I think $100.
Mm-hmm.
$50 off, that's a good. kind of bonus.
So then we're gonna do 200 for the 8,
It'd be 100
4 for 8
courts, and
for
if they want both
$100.
of them, it'll be 200.
200.
And then
It's just your same price, you just double it.
1 for 25,
One
4
more.
for 80
What are you
or
talking about?
100
What are you talking about?
for nonprofit.
Are we
For
doing?
what are we talking about? Are we talking about pickleball or something else? I
Pickleball.
Are we?
thought it was
are you-
150 for the 4 courts and 100 for
For
the
the
nonprofit.
nonprofit.
Right, for 4 courts, but
Yes.
about per court.
We're not doing it per court.
We're just gonna do either 4 or 8.
On-
Because most
They
of
get
it's,
full
Only
rate,
4
yeah.
or 8.
yeah,
Okay.
most of it's gonna be tournaments, we think. And if somebody wants to go out there and have lessons, and they can get 1 court. I don't know. Okay.
All right, we'll just take off that option. I'm just thinking maybe somebody might want to just reserve 1 court and willing to pay $40 so they can have it exclusively.
you know, you might
But
be able to-
isn't it gonna be kind of well, go ahead.
Like if someone did go out and want to do like lessons for pay. Like, how does that work? Is there anything that they really should be doing if they're making money off of that?
You know, it's kind of hard, but it's, I don't, at this point in time, if you were going to take someone out and you're gonna batting lessons. You know, and it's just you taking a person out there. Now, if you were holding a clinic. That's a little different, but if it's like going out like piano lessons or, you know, we don't have to put a license for that. I really don't know that's. You know, if I agree, if you're gonna come out and say, I would like to rent 1 court, we might set up a fee for that, but. Chances are we're never gonna know it.
Mhm.
I mean, the reality of it is, I'm gonna go out here and teach so-and-so, they're gonna pay me money to teach them.
Mhm.
I'm not telling the federal government, so why am I gonna tell the city?
That's true.
Or if somebody did like disc golf lessons? so-
Exactly, yeah.
I'm just thinking
Yeah.
that they may think that, hey, I've got somebody set up. And then they get here and there's no courts available
Yeah,
and they just have to wait.
I would be okay having the option. What if we did like 50?
You have 10 courts in the city.
Yeah,
Do you realize that?
uh-huh.
Okay. 8 that are dedicated to their overlay. And I don't think at any point in time and since I've been here that all 10 have been utilized at the same time.
Mhm.
So yes, you may not like the fact that you're teaching someone on the tennis courts. But you do have that option, even if the others are tied up in a tournament.
Mhm.
So. I don't know.
So when this goes to the council, is this gonna like end up on the website as like, here's your fees for tournaments, like, here's your options
It'll,
kind of thing?
well, we'll put it on, we'll change all the fee schedules and then, yes, it'll be posted. Look, right now, fee schedules are posted too, aren't they? And so it would be changed and posted, so
Okay.
on the website.
Yeah.
Do you wanna charge extra for lining?
You don't have to line the,
No, you don't have to line pickleball courts, but for
For
soccer,
soccer, yeah.
no, that's part of it.
that is.
If they don't want it lined, and, you know, as long as they're not gonna charge somebody if they're not lining them.
Sure, it's to be done for pickleball, like when they had their one tournament and it rained. They brought out squeegees and leaf blowers and. Cause you couldn't play on it, so the stuff we wet, correct?
We just brought it on.
Right, but you could not play because it was wet,
There's.
so. The only up.
But they did it themselves.
Correct, but do you foresee, I know we're talking about trash and bathrooms.
I think the first thing is if we ever get into that situation, then we can address it at that point. I don't really think that's an issue. Because we don't go back and we don't dress the fields during the weekends either. In other words, we do a tournament on the weekend, we prep them prior to, and then we prep them once, and from there on, it's yours.
Yeah, if it rains,
And that's the same thing.
you play on a field that doesn't have lines or blurred lines.
It's been touched in years, I think it's something prep for.
Unless it's rained and they have to take care of it the night before, they're not gonna come out on the weekend and prep and squeeze you off. That's gonna be up to whoever's playing. We do garbage and we do bathrooms on the weekend. Tournaments, you know, it's just like baseball. We do bathrooms and garbage. They'll take care of the rest of it. We don't charge enough to do all the other stuff that they're talking about. Because we prep the fields once for ball field tournaments, baseball, softball, and after that, it's up to them.
So we're not moving bases for baseball.
We're not moving, but we'll do that up to the point, like Friday evening. But I'm not bringing somebody in on overtime to do this work for them. Not at these prices anyway. Well, I'm not saying no prep. I'm not saying no weekend work. Okay, let's get this, because there will be prepping. If they've got an agreement, we'll be gonna line in fields. Yeah, very much.
What are we,
Okay,
what are we
so-
charging per field right now for baseball?
For what?
What are we charging per field for baseball?
$20.
Yeah.
That's all we charge for any of them, is $20 right now.
I'm thinking 75.
Huh?
I'm thinking 75.
Okay, for profit?
Mm-hmm. Anybody okay with that?
And don't do it per hour,
No,
No.
just do it per day.
yeah,
Per day.
per
And then
field,
What's nonprofit?
per day, per field. Nonprofit 40?
I'm good with that.
Okay.
So profit for baseball, we have 75, nonprofit 40
Per day,
per day, all
Per
per
field.
day, per field.
per day, per.
All, yeah. With the exception of the pickleball, the soccer and the baseball are per field per day.
Now, the only thing, Murray charges extra for lights. Do we need to charge extra for lights?
We always have. It's not been much. We charge them $10 a field.
$10 a field.
And we
If it's
probably
not
need, and we
40.
probably need to add that and pass that on to the courts as well.
For pickleball.
20, is it 20 for field? I'm sorry. Lighting is 20 per field per day. They might want to do that. Now, when I say courts, with pickleball or something like that, those lights light every court, so there's no
Right.
fencing going more than just one court like that, to say $20 for their lighting. 'Cause they're not gonna be like the fields at the baseball field.
Aren't the
We don't have any
pickleball lights gonna
soccer.
be on anyway? Aren't they gonna be on anyway?
Yeah, most of the time though, they're not gonna be playing at night. not always. I mean, sometimes I take that wrong back. Am I wrong?
Almost every night of it.
Mhm.
No, I'm talking about
No,
tournaments.
tournaments.
No, we don't charge for the other because it's right.
Just like the last hour or two. I mean, they.
Yeah, I don't think I would complicate pickleball with the lights.
Okay.
Just the baseball.
They end at 9 at night, and they
And-
don't have the lights for that last.
So we'll just go ahead and do the lights at the ball fields only and not the.
Yeah.
Okay. Of course, right now we don't have any lights in the soccer field, but. So lights for the baseball field or what?
I'd
Keep it at 20?
Keep it at 20.
Okay,
$20 per field.
yeah. I don't know that we'll ever have a tennis court or tennis set up, so I don't know if there's anything to worry about there.
No,
Okay, so to review this, your recommendation is to create a profit and nonprofit schedule. Nonprofit is defined by a 501 status. C3 or one, but a nonprofit status, it is actually a nonprofit filed
Correct.
and active. For soccer, profit, nonprofit in that order would be $50 per field per day, nonprofit 25 per field per day.
That's what I have.
correct.
Now that's lined.
Mhm.
Again, we'll line it once. Generally, that's not a problem for soccer.
Okay.
Pickleball, we're looking at 4 courts rental minimum. And profit is 150 per day and nonprofit is 100 per day.
Mhm.
Baseball profit is 75 per field per day. Nonprofit is 40 per field per day, and lights for the ball fields are $20 per field per day.
What about the pickleball for the 8?
We're not charging for the courts there,
Just
the
double it.
lights there.
Oh.
They're
No,
on.
no, no, not the lights.
I'm
You
sorry.
didn't say how much we're charging for if you want to get 8 courts. You just
Just
said.
double
You
it.
just double it.
Okay,
No, that's if we go by 4 court increments.
okay, gotcha.
I wouldn't rent more than 8 courts. The other two are tennis. I thought you could move there for a second. Wait, we gonna move? What's going on here?
I thought you had something to say.
Anybody have anything else as far as the process?
I don't understand, council. What? Anything
I
else?
like it. It's
I
good.
think it's good.
All right, so that's your recommendation.
Clear and easy.
All right, we'll put that something together.
We need to officially approve it.
Oh.
I need you, I need a vote on that this is your recommendation.
The recommendation, as John stated, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Approved.
And we'll put this recommendation before the council next week.
Christmas lights, anybody have anything at this point or still kind of tabling that?
I didn't look up anything.
I didn't really, I haven't either.
Same here when we had the discussion, so I don't really know what direction we're going in besides maybe
John?
more.
I know John
more-
had some samples.
There was a
More
couple
of a like an experience, more of an experience too.
Classy,
Mark.
setting up
We're
some
looking
kiosk stations.
at that being, go ahead, I'm sorry.
I know we had discussed kiosk stations where you
Mm-hmm.
could stop for photos and sit up in different areas during the trail and have it more of a walking experience.
There'll be a walking experience around the walking trail of the memorial park,
Mhm,
especially that around the fountain.
mhm.
And then move all the colored lights with the exception of the tree down to.
Glad you moved the tree.
Huh?
Glad you moved the
Tree
tree.
there.
No, I'm leaving I'm leaving.
This
Oh,
time you moved
this
it,
time?
so-
Yes.
I didn't make that call, but that was a good move.
Yeah.
But we'll have, all the rest of the stuff that we have is existing would be, at some point would be, if this goes through, would be moved to Old Park and for driving. Either walk here or drive there or both.
Mhm.
But again, it's one of these things where Calvert City has always been considered different, and we embrace that. So let's do something different. Let's do something unique with Calvert City.
I like it.
I like it too.
I just got a couple of quick announcements about programming coming up this weekend. Just to remind everybody that on Friday the 5th, they're doing the lighting at the park. They'll light the Christmas tree and the other lights in the park. That's gonna be from 4:30 to 6:30. There'll be music and some other stuff going on. On the 6th, Saturday the 6th, there's a Christmas bazaar that will take place from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And it's gonna be in 4 locations in town. It'll be at the Civic Center. Calvert City's First Baptist Church. The Lakeland Event Center. And Altona Baptist Church. Okay. And it's one day only, it's from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. We've got, I think it said something like 140 different vendors in those different setups. And then that evening, the parade will begin at 6 o'clock and will be on Fifth Avenue. But the tree lighting ceremony, and I think the Santa Claus will be on Friday, if I'm not mistaken, right? You remember?
Friday the 5th.
The 5th, Friday the 5th, yeah,
I can look and see.
I believe that's correct. So.
I think it's all be there at the parade at the Civic Center.
Is he? Okay.
He's gonna be riding in the parade
Okay.
and doing that. Hot dogs and stuff, the lines, but the main one, like the more than the Santa Lion and big, and the kangaroo. 5th.
Yeah. We don't have reindeer, we've got a Blade. Actually, it's pretty cute looking, the picture, you know. I said, we could put one antler, maybe tie it on there like Max. That would be cute. Hey, we need to do that to Buddy. Buddy would be the perfect Max. Yes, he would. I'm telling you, he would be the perfect Max. That dog looks just like him. Buddy loves me. He would do it.
So the parade is Saturday,
Yes.
the 6th.
6 p.m. 6 at 6.
It worked out.
Anybody have anything else to that?
One thing I was gonna say for whatever the budget workshop, whenever that's gonna be, those swings, the little baby swings that are at Old Park and up here, maybe if we could replace one of those with there's one where it's like a mom can sit on one or somebody can sit on one and then a baby so you can look at each other. I think we should have some of those in Calvert.
I know,
those are
didn't we
nice.
talk about maybe a glider at one time?
Maybe. It's been a while.
Seemed like we talked about that. And then also
But
have
the other thing.
wheelchair
would
accessible.
be, that would be more of a maintenance item, but yeah.
I didn't know how easy it was to swap those out.
Yeah.
Maybe
I gotta see how much area it needs, basically.
okay.
But the way those are set up, I think there's one per stall.
Mhm.
And that shouldn't be a problem, swap that out, I would think, as long as it's just in one stall and it doesn't take up. Like some of them, there's 2 in a stall.
Yeah.
If it's just one in a stall, I think you're okay. I
Yeah.
think that's not a problem, I don't think.
Yeah, it's just like a single manifold. Just both come down from the same one.
Well, stay on me about that so I can look it up and make sure that we're on the same page on that.
Okay.
And we can look at that as part of, figure that into the regular budget.
That's all I got for tonight.
All I got.
I have nothing else, sir.
That's all I have.
Motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Second, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Meeting adjourned at 6:11 PM.